Show, a service of Safe Harbor Wills and Trusts and Geddes Federal Savings and Loan. The Local Show, featuring conversations with business owners, employees, and local business leaders about their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in Central New York. The Local Show, locally produced by Zoe Advertising. Now, here are your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Back at it and back into it again. You're on The Local Show, and that means, well, Steve, we're here too.
We're still here, Tom.
Yes, we are. Just, weeks or a week or days away from, Thanksgiving.
Yes. Now, do you like not eat the day before because you're going to eat too much? You do one of those crazy things?
It's since I've been really watching what I eat, I try
it go
not
in your
to.
Mouth?
Yes, that's it. I try to not overeat, period, but I'll probably, go really light, the day before and all that. But like you said, things have changed. There's kind of an ebb and a flow, and, we don't get that many guests, and, so it's not
different. More leftovers, maybe?
Yeah.
What's your favorite leftover?
I don't know. Ham. I guess my father-in-law, I forget about that. My father-in-law buys a honey baked ham every year and brings it up, and that's the best spiral cut.
Yeah. Woo! And then you get those doughy rolls, what do they call them? Pineapple rolls? Or what are those little small rolls?
Hawaiian rolls?
Hawaiian rolls. That's the pineapple I was talking about. I knew.
Well, there's pineapple
the Indonesian
in it
rolls.
Yes.
And you put a little ham on there.
Yeah, that's nice too.
Afterwards.
Yeah.
Oh.
I love it. So that would probably be my best. And I love pies. I love a pumpkin pie. I'm a any kind of pie. Who am I kidding? That's funny. All right, let's talk to Dr. Richard Malara right now. He's the owner of Malara Eyecare and Eyewear over there in Liverpool and Fayetteville. And you can see them online at DRMALARA. That's drmalara.com, drmalara.com. How are you, Doc?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, my friend. So you've got a lot going on. Let's give people the 30-second history of how you got into this business and where your practices are.
I'd love to. So absolutely thrilled to be back in the Syracuse community. Grew up here, born and raised here, and had the opportunity to go away for my graduate education and come back and have been serving in this community for almost 33 years now.
Wow, that's a lot.
So yeah, I got into eye care from my wonderful brother, who's a little older than me, who is our licensed optician, one of our 4 licensed opticians in the practice. And so he's been instrumental in inspiring me and got me back here. And then I got him with me, and now we work together, and it's been great.
That's wonderful. Is one place bigger than the other? Like, is Fayetteville bigger than Liverpool? Liverpool bigger than Fayetteville?
Liverpool is the bigger office of the two. We have a lot more real estate there, and it's a little different feel, but very modern, very contemporary, and enough space to feel comfortable and spread out. So
Gotcha.
the other office is a little more boutique-y, more kind of.
And that's in Fayetteville.
That's in Fayetteville.
Of course, because it's Fayetteville. Yes, Fayetteville Manly is a little more boutique-y. Yes. So, what's the difference between an ophthalmologist, and an optometrist?
Ophthalmologists are geared towards surgery, so their primary specialty is their MDs first, so they go through all their MD trainings and then surgically specify in the eye, and they can even further specify in a part of the eye.
Wow.
So it can be anywhere from 10 to 12 years of training, but specifically in a surgical specialty.
All right. Do you see a lot of detached retinas in your business, or?
We do find a lot of detached retinas, unfortunately. So
why does that happen?
It can happen for a lot of reasons, but it can happen spontaneously because the retina is weakened. Sometimes from people that are more highly nearsighted, their eyes are a little more stretched because their eyes are a little bit longer. So physically, that can cause things like that to happen. Mm-hmm. Trauma, obviously. So someone takes a fall, knocks their head. It does cause that jelly in the eye, the vitreous, to tug at the retina a little bit, and can cause that to pull enough that it causes a detachment of the retina.
So why does someone always at the eye exam want to blow air into my eyeball? Explain this to me.
Well, we never blow air into your
Remember that? The old, hang on, what was that? Remember that, Tom?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, we've never used that technology just because it's first of all, you need 3 measurements per eye in order to get an average, because the eye has a pulse, and so in order to measure the eye pressure properly, you have to do more than one measurement. So we use a different device that doesn't require any kind of anesthetic, called an Eyecare tonometer, and it takes, I think, 12 readings in less than tenth of a second.
Oh, wow.
And what is that testing for?
Testing for glaucoma, or increased eye pressure, which can cause damage to the optic nerve and eventually rob you over time of your vision.
Okay.
Should you ever drive after getting your eyes dilated?
Well, we do offer, as long as you have correction, your vision will be fine. It's just the intensity of the light will be greater. So there are some what we call mydriatic sunglasses that we can put in behind your glasses or under or over your glasses that help to cut down the light. I mean, it's not, if there's other things happening not safely, then, you know, we always recommend someone to drive them if they don't feel comfortable.
Gotcha. Okay, so I shouldn't be afraid of that, though. I haven't had my eyes dilated.
Tom, you're afraid of everything.
Well, that's true. Okay.
Dilation is nothing to be afraid of. No.
Oh, okay. And
we do have an instrument that, for those individuals who choose not to be dilated, takes a wide field image. It's called an Optomap, Optos type imaging. It's called retinal wide field imaging. So it's a 200-degree image. So it covers most of the retina. So if there's something outside of that we don't see, it's still good to have the eyes dilated, and yet it still gives us more information than if you don't have your eyes dilated.
You know, Tom, we have a very famous person in front of us.
Yeah, so why is it?
Because
he
won a Big Shot Award for New York State. Tell me about what you went and did. What did you do?
Well, I had the honor of being awarded the New York State Optometric Society or Optometric Association Optometrist of the Year for New York State. I was awarded in April of 2022, so a few months back. But
that's pretty big.
It was quite an honor, and very, very much so.
What did they base that on?
It is based on commitment to community service, commitment to the profession, and I don't know if it really matters
Good
much
looks.
more than that.
Was
Haircut? What was that?
Yeah, anything. Did you make his big speech and throw in some political things? And
No.
Come on, Tom.
No, I just happened to, as a group, we got together. We get together at this conference that we have every year that invites all of the optometrists in New York State to attend. And that meeting was just a chance to thank everybody for recognizing me, and had a lot of our local folks there.
Now you started the program downtown. Explain that in case someone didn't hear it before.
So yes, so during COVID, we decided, along with some other key people, to come together and offer free eye care and eyewear to the community who people who don't have the ability to pay or don't have the ability to be have their eyes checked. They have no insurance or not enough insurance to cover their care or their ability to pay for a pair of glasses. And so Emmaus Vision Services was born out of that in association with the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception downtown, right there in Columbus Circle.
Very nice. And you do a lot of innovative things. Like somebody told me something about an eye spa. What's that all about?
Correct. We're venturing into aesthetics, specifically tied to the eye. I think most people would agree that it's fun to not only have good vision, but also to look good. And a lot of people like to
that ship has sailed for Steve, by the way. But yeah, some people,
and
yes.
your point is...
So we've been looking at ways to, through the years, we get into funky glasses and cool glasses. And so that's one way to dress it up. For people that don't want to wear glasses, then we can offer them contact lenses that, again, are really cosmetic in nature because they don't want to be in glasses. But also now we're venturing into the skin line of trying to make sure that people's eyes and eye areas are...
So briefly, is it like Botox? Is it like Botox?
No Botox, nope.
He wouldn't do that stuff.
So
no injections. This is strictly something that just heats up the collagen in the skin, helps it to tighten and firm. So over a series of usually around 3 treatments, different areas of the face can be treated and allowed to help tighten things up a little better to make you look a little better.
Well, I donate time for experimental tries. No, it's not experimental. This is proven.
Sure.
Yes, I use my cucumbers at home in tea bags, but I'll try some other things. Thank you so much. You're a wonderful person, and what a great practice. Glad to have you in our community as a local business person and a doctor. Dr. Richard Malara right there, owner of Malara Eyecare and Eyewear. Thank you, and have a great rest of the day.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Coming up next, we'll talk with Natasha Schmidt. She's the co-owner of Rubberstone, New York, and she'll be on the local show on 570 WSYR and 106.9 FM.